Good morning, Year 6. Welcome to today's English session, where we're going to be planning a story similar to the 18th emergency. We're going to use a story matrix to help us plan that story. You're going to be planning your story based upon the 18th emergency, and you're going to start considering language for effect. Okay, that really powerful vocab that we've been discussing all year. Okay, so then there's no spike starter again today. However, please make sure that you have listened to all chapters of the 18th emergency from chapters 1 to 10. This will really help you with vocabulary, it'll help you with ideas, and it'll give you some different perspectives on how to write. So please make sure you have listened to all parts of that story. Okay, they're all there for you to listen to as many times as you wish. Now then, this is a story matrix, and you'll be choosing something from each column to plan your story. So we've got where it took place, who is a bully, what the setback is, what the problem is. Okay, who is the helper, who might help in that resolution, and then the solution here is definitely what happens at the end. And you'll notice there are some blank spaces where if you've got a really good idea that you want to use it for your own, you could maybe use your own ideas as well, apart from one in which is the helper column, in which case you need to use one of these. Okay, so a story matrix is here, and this links directly to the plan. So where will my story take place? So you've got to decide this, okay? On your sheet, where are you going to have your story take place? Well, most of mine is going to be in the school playground, okay? Who is it going to be? Well, is it going to be me? So I'm going to be writing in that first person. Or is it going to be a new boy or a girl or a young child? In which case I might be writing in third person. Well, I'm going to take, in this case, a new boy into my story. Okay, he's new to the school. And it's all going to happen on the school playground. Who is the bully? Well, you've got a bit of scope here. You could maybe choose your own. You could use a normal stereotypical bully. Or maybe you want to do a teacher or a friend or a group of children. Well, I think I'm going to go with teacher in this one. I might come up with a teacher being a bully in here. What is a setback? Does no one believe them? Are they too scared to complain about it to stop it? Or is everyone else too scared to help? Or does a bully chase away everyone's friends, so this character has no friends left? Well, actually, I think I'm going to go with everyone is too scared to help. Maybe this teacher's got a fearsome reputation, and everyone's just scared to help. The help, who's going to help in the end? If you could choose a teacher, a friend, a parent, a pet, they help themselves. I think I'm going to go with they help themselves in the end. Now, of course, you can make this a bit longer. You could, they help themselves, but maybe someone helps along the way, or someone gives them the courage to stand up. And the solution, the new friend stand up to bully. The bully really a coward. Adults help the bully to feel better, or the main character tells on the bully. Well, they're helping themselves here. So I'm going to actually have out with the teacher in the end is actually really a coward, okay? And this teacher is actually just really scared of whatever it may be, okay? And now I've chosen my different places in the story matrix, and this is now giving me some ideas to work towards. So you'll need to choose one from each column. Again, if you've got your own idea where there's these blank spaces, you could write yours in and circle that one instead. Of course you can. Now then, this is going to link directly to our planning sheet. Now, you've all seen this before, okay? The story matrix at the top for you to help you. And I've put in red which parts will go into which paragraph. Because remember, each one of these is effectively a paragraph. So in the first one, the opening is where and who. So where is my story going to be taking place? Where is the setting? And that's my first paragraph, to describe that setting and to describe, obviously, the new character. Okay, so I'm going to be describing in here these things. So let's have a little look at that one there. Okay, here is my ideas, and this is how your plan should look. Okay, notice that when I've done this, if someone wants to pick up your plan, they should be able to write a story from your plan. Now, it shouldn't be sentence by sentence, of course not. It is a plan and you can change from that. But it shouldn't be 3 words and then expecting that to be, a suitable plan, because so much people go, I can see where they're going with this one. I can see what they're about to do. So you can see here at the start, I've got my setting, okay, all in orange. My setting here, it's taking place in London, in England. It's a school called Jedburgh Boys School. I'm going to describe the school playground, and it's going to be at playtime. Okay, you can see all that here. And here are some descriptive phrases and words. got my descriptive phrase words here, like on a cool summer's day. Again, that could be a really good fronted adverb I could use. Breezy. The leaves danced on their branches. Personifications in there. I've got it in here now because I can think about it now. And either I can use them and I don't have to think about them tomorrow when it comes to writing this. Or, even better, I might think of something else between now and tomorrow. It might give me some more ideas, okay? So I've got that there. Describing the school playground, I'm going to describe it as rough, it's bare, it's a concrete jungle. Okay, metaphor, it's a concrete jungle. Playtime's boring, and I know what I'm going to be writing about in this first paragraph. That's going to include a good 7, 8, 9 sentences just on describing the place, before I even get to my main character and what he's doing there. So my main character is that new boy. He's timid, he's shy. Again, sort of a metaphor I came up with. He was a gazelle surrounded by lions. Well, he's not really a gazelle, okay? He's not an animal. He's not really surrounded by lions, but he's got that feeling that he's being hunted, that he's prey, okay? Again, it all sets that scene. Again, so what he's going to be doing is been walking around the playground looking for friends. A good word that I thought of here that didn't really fit in with any of these, but I will definitely be using when I come to writing it, is he's totally overwhelmed. Again, really good, powerful verbs there, okay? An adverb. And again, my character, I'm going to describe, he's going to be 12 years old. He's new to the area. I could give a little bit of story. Why is he new? Mum and dad moved. Mum and dad moved jobs. And they've got new jobs, so he's had to move. He didn't want to. He's got brown hair. He looks weak, but he's fashionable. Okay, maybe that's something that I'm going to look at, why he's going to be bullied in a little bit, or why he gets picked on. Now, here are some ideas, and these are my ideas here for just the opening, and you can see how detailed my plan is. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to use all of these words and phrases, because it does say possible, but it's giving me something to think about while I'm getting my ideas down. And as ideas pop up, you can just quickly note them down, and if you use them, great. If you don't use them, it's not a problem, okay? But at least they're there to help you. So you are going to need to plan, okay, your opening with where and who. The initial problem, that build-up, you're going to start putting the bully in there. You're going to describe the bully. You're going to introduce them, what they're doing, and why do they have such a fearsome reputation. Maybe you talk about that, you know, your characters heard that they've done this in the past, like Marv Hammerman, or they've done this, or they've done that. Why do they have that, you know, reputation? And then you come to the dilemma paragraph, that third paragraph. What does your main character do to get the attention of the bully? Why is it a problem? So, for example, Mouse, well, he started to draw arrows, and that got the attention of Marv Hammerman, of the bully, and that caused a problem because he used the bully's name in a very sort of inappropriate way, of course. And then you've got your resolution. We're going to start introducing your helper and your solution. Okay, that'll go into this box here. Who helps them and how do they help them? Of course, you could build this over 2 or 3 paragraphs, okay, in the end. It might not just go, he did this and it's all solved. It might go over a couple of days. You might have 2 or 3 days. And then you've got your ending or your final twist or uncertainty. So how does the story end? When the solution has presented itself and you've got a solution to the problem, how does the story end? What happens afterwards? Think in the future, not immediately afterwards. Now, this is your plan, and you need to do your plan, okay, complete it, and send it to me today as soon as you've finished. Tomorrow, on Friday, we are just going to be writing the opening. So we're not doing it as a big write. You're not going to be writing this all in one sort of session. In our first session on Friday, you are just going to be writing the opening. So we're going to build this up over a couple of days. So you're going to have plenty of time to write. You'll send it to me each day. I will mark it, and then we might do some editing in the next week or so. So plan out your story in enough detail that somebody could pick up your plan and have a go at writing it themselves. Okay, so not overly detailed, but as well at the same time not, you know, not a couple of words. Okay, a really good plan. You will plan every part of it, the opening. You'll plan the initial problem, the dilemma, the resolution, and the ending, and then, okay, we'll start to write it on Friday, tomorrow. Okay, when I've marked your work. So that's your task today, Year 6. You must create a plan for your story. It must be detailed enough. And again, if you finish and you want an extension, there are many spelling activities on StudyLine that I have set up for you. So go and have a go at one of those. Work needs to be sent to me as soon as you have finished, please. Thank you very much. I look forward to speaking to you in our morning Skype sessions. Goodbye, Year 6.